My name is Luz Melissa Vargas Saidi Tupac. I am from the small town called San Miguel de Curis, which is in the Huancavelica region in the Andes of Peru. I grew up with my grandparents. My grandparents were the descendant of the last Inca who ruled that area, the Inca Saidi Tupac. I grew up mostly with my grandmother, who only spoke Quechua. I have a very beautiful memories grazing the alpacas, the llamas, the sheep and goats. After I finished high school, I moved to Lima, looking for a better education and better opportunity. So in Lima, I met my husband, who is from Austin, Texas. So now we live here in Memphis, Tennessee. I am a student from the University of Memphis. A year ago, I created this page called Quechua Tarimay. That means speak Quechua. This is to promote and preserve the Quechua language, the indigenous language. Over the generations, there was rejection and discrimination towards the Quechua speakers. So parents didn't want their kids to be discriminated, so they encouraged them to speak only Spanish. So for that reason, Quechua is being a language, a forgotten language, especially in the region where I'm from, the Waitara region. With Quechua Tarimay, I want to help people overcome their fear and freely speak their mother language, the Quechua language. A typical family in Peru, especially in the mountain, they live together, they work in the farm, and their kids help their parents to graze the sheep and the goats. And pretty much they are united and they work as a team. My favorite family tradition is the ranza. A ranza is a tradition that comes over generation where families get together and celebrate a successful year. It's a time when we thank the Pachamama, we thank for the productivity that we have that year. It's a party where we count the animals and we put a ribbon in their ears. It's like a colorful earring that we put in the alpacas and the llamas or the goats or the cows. So each ribbon, each color belongs to a family. So that way we know which animals belong to a family. So it's a beautiful tradition that we do every year. While we do this party, kids are playing, helping, and mothers are singing. The songs are usually dedicated to the daily life, to the animals and to nature. And the guys are playing, this is called the corneta. It's a beautiful instrument made out of the horns, and it makes a very beautiful and a special sound. So I have very beautiful memories. When I was a kid, I was always waiting for that day so I can see my family, I can see my cousins, my aunts, and just come together and celebrate and do the ranza. Something that inspired me, or I am proud of, is my language. I will say the language is the main tool to transmit your knowledge, to transmit your feelings, and to express your culture. Quechua for me is the voice of my ancestors, is the voice of my grandparents, and it's the voice of my parents. And I don't want that voice to get silent. That's why I keep speaking Quechua. This is something I have kept over the years. It's a piece of stone carved, looks like a corn. I found this when I was grazing the goats, the sheep, in the mountain. I like to think that this is a gift from my ancestors that reminds me the powerful knowledge and the incredible creativity they had to carve the stone. It's something also that motivates me to learn a bit, to learn more about my culture, to learn more about the history. Something that I like to do every day is to think and to be thankful for everything that I have, thankful to be here, and thankful for the sunshine. For me, the vicuña is a symbolic animal. Vicuña is very similar to the llama. It has a orange-brown fur and they are wild. It's a symbol of courage and freedom of the Andean people. The wisdom that I like to maintain from the Incas are their rules. There are three. Amasua means don't be a thief. Amayuya means don't be a liar. Amakeya means don't be lazy. With these three rules, if you practice it, you can be a better person. My goal is to preserve our language, to preserve our heritage. I want Quechua to be valued just like any other well-known languages. I want people to recognize their heritage, their culture, so we can be able to celebrate our roots. I want to end with these words in Quechua. Runasiminchihta kausarichisun, irixichisun, chihirichisun, kaininchihta kausaininchihta hatunchanapa. Moye pataya taipi, sauces planta chay, yura hai papa tapi, sauces planta chay, tai tai mamai pa, pagi jagushan, tai tai mamai pa, suti suntiyu. Chachayam planta chay, achka ramayo, chuya chayam planta chay, achka rapiyo, chaymi kunaha waha chiwachkan, chaymi kunaha yaki chiwachkan.